Guide the financial freedom and correcting your status in the system. Midwest EDU focuses on educating individuals about practical steps like managing debt, building savings, and investing strategically. Key principles include financial jewels like trusts, bonds, and legal instruments to protect and grow assets, correcting your status in the system. This involves reclaiming your legal and financial identity within governmental and financial systems. Understanding your legal status, correct legal documents like birth certificates and social security to align with your preferred status. Attend workshops, read relevant materials, and network with like-minded individuals. Assess your current standing, understand your debt, credit status, and legal documentation. Take action. Start correcting your status through affidavits, trust formations, or applications while building a financial foundation. Plan for long-term freedom, focus on investments, business ventures, and creating generational wealth. Midwest EDUs approach empowers individuals to break free from financial and legal constraints, ensuring they live a life aligned with their goals and values.
What it do? Midwest in the building on mamas. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Peace to the gods, goddess, kings, queens, whatever you call yourself. What up, dog? Shipper King V is in the building. Well, I don't know if Shipper, his box is in the building on mamas. Welcome,
good?
everybody. Welcome. Straight out. There you go. Make sure that's right. What it do? On mamas. Whoo. Man. I supposed to went live yesterday. But so much good stuff was going on, and I was just, feel like I'll just wait, let some people get the rest of their stuff done. Get caught up. So what's the word? I hope y'all ready for the workshop. 15th, 16th, and the 17th. 15th, 16th, and the 17th. I hope y'all ready.
Lord.
I hope y'all ready. Get your seat secured. This will be the last workshop. Leading up to the deadline. Today is the 13th. So y'all know how many days is left. We got to meet this deadline, this window. So once again, it's the last one right here. So y'all need to get ready. Make sure you in this workshop and make sure you focus and ready to go. Because by this being the last workshop, meaning that we catching the stragglers, the people that was second guessing, and then somebody told them, like, yeah, you need to get that done. And, so these are the people that's coming out. So I'm just letting you know, you got to be ready to go and ready to work, because all this is all on you, straight up.
Indeed.
Yeah. The framework is all in the structure is there, but you have to put in the work to get it done. Straight up. Yes, Lord. Real talk. So what's going on with y'all out there? What's the word? We told y'all that was going to be back to back to back because of the deadline. So if you couldn't get in 1, 2, 3, by now you just saved up, your little funds so you can get into 4. You see what I'm saying? Straight up. Because this needs to be done. There's no second guessing. There's no if, ands, or buts. This is what needs to be done. Tim Fair, what's popping? What's popping? What's the word? Swear to God on my mamas, this is all that needs to be done. If you're not doing this, securing yourself, what are you doing? What are you doing? Make it make sense. Yes, Lord. And once again, I just ask y'all to help the platform reach its live goal. Ask y'all to engage with the video, hit that like button, share, subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. And if you want to become a monthly member, I will ask you to just join the platform for whatever level that you want to join. You on a computer, Tim Fair? That's good. That means you working, getting it done, trying to get this done before the deadlines. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. If you ain't doing this, what are you doing? Straight up. Ship, you there? Straight up. Workshop was a blast. As usual. As usual. People got always get more than what they pay for. Always. And some. And to get this structure right here, that's lined up already, and all you have to do is just certain things to have that to be in that situation, man, please. I see you there. You'll be a fool not to be there. 15, 16, 17. It's going down. Make sure your seat is secured. Just like these oxtails I'm eating. They secured. No mama. Straight up, y'all. This is the time to get everything done now. This is it. It's over. It's over. And if you're not trying to get yourself situated, you know how that trust fund, baby? Yeah, you will be part of that fund, baby. Of mamas. SWF. That you don't know what the fuck gonna happen or how the hell access gonna be given or what, like why not get yourself together before your access has been denied? Because if you haven't made that claim, your shit is just absorbed, just like the next person that haven't made their claim. Straight up. Let's go get absorbed, liquidated and absorbed. For pennies on the dollars. Into a jurisdiction that you don't control, that you don't understand. Just like now, you in court fighting jurisdiction, trying to. don't have a clue of what's going on because that jurisdiction thing, yeah, that's not a joke. That's some real life stuff. But to understand it is to live that shit. And that's all I can really say. Like, you have to live it to understand it because once you put certain documents in with your claim, like how we have done, then we get to see what they can and what they really can't do. And where the authority really lies within us, within you. You know, we just sometimes forget to put the order in. You wait. You want to feed the kids about at 7:30, but you talked on the phone to your sister and your cousin about, and time went past and you missed it. But we ain't let the time go past on you. We here to get this shit to you, to help you get to what you've been looking for, what you trying to do. It's right here. Was Fatty or was Tim Fair in this last workshop? I don't know. I can't remember. There was so much going on. But you need to be in there because he always over delivered, and we always, get to learn something that we needed to know, something that we were second guessing on. You know, we'll say the littlest things like, "Y'all understand that?" And everybody would be like, "Yeah, all right." Then what do you understand about it? Boom. Because you know how you read, you in a class with the teacher and everybody in there, and the teacher be like, "Well, everybody got it," and yeah, then they go on to the next shit. Well, we not moving on because he gonna make sure that you got it, and not just from one person, but from everybody. So we don't leave without an understanding at all. You're gonna have an understanding of whatever it is that you need to understand. But these claims and things need to be in now because y'all have been wasting time trying to debate. I'm not gonna say wasted time. Y'all just been second guessing yourself. I get it. I get it. I get it. You know, but this is not the time to play around. Y'all have, man, let's see, less than a week. 7 days from today is the 20th. So if you're not on the ball right now, getting these claims and stuff in, what are you doing? What are you doing? And you can't say you hanging out with me because I ain't hanging out with nobody that ain't taking care of their business. Because I can't support you. I can't take you with me. I can't feed you. I'm like my mentor. Fuck that. I can't feed you. I gotta if I take you, I gotta take care of you. See what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna even put myself in that situation. Because we got the time now. Next Sunday I'll be saying, congratulations to those that got the claims and shit in. And those that didn't. But I don't know how that shit gonna go for you. Cause I don't. And I can't tell you how it's gonna go for you with your claim in. If you ain't taking care of your business, you already know because he showed you how it's gonna go for you. Right. That part. And that's why you need to be in the telegrams. That's why you need to get in the workshop because you can hear why you need to get it done. Ain't you tired of being put in situations, walking in the room, don't know what hat to wear, looking like a fool in the courtroom, listening to Tom, Dick, and Harry, and they don't know shit. They trying to walk it out with you. Straight up. I know I'm doing something good because people was talking. We're doing something great. People was talking. It's getting around. The word is getting around, and I'm very excited about that. I'm happy because it's the truth. It's the truth. You can't be mad because the truth is out and people is hearing about the truth. You hear me? So yeah, that's a great thing. I get it.
Hmm.
What's wrong with people talking about the truth? Straight up. They want y'all to know that it's really out here. You know, some people want y'all to get it from them because y'all come with their groups and stuff. Y'all know how it go. But for the most part, just get it from the horse's mouth so y'all can have a clear understanding of what to do, how to do, and the proper addresses and things to that nature. Absolutely. Because if you in the class and I'm in the class and we taking notes, and at the end of the day, the instructor compare our notes, I promise you that our notes will not be the same.
Exactly.
And we in the same class with the same instructor taking the same notes. You know why it's not going to be the same? Because we think two different ways. What 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 got his attention might not have got my attention. You see what I'm saying? And that's what you can get it from anybody, but you can't learn it from anybody. You got to get it from the original source because you got to understand the structure and the framework. And a person that's probably giving it to you, they only can give it to you up until where they left off at with this brother. So far as they can go, far as they know, you know. So don't be discouraged. Stay encouraged, but get it from the horse's mouth. So get in these workshops, especially this one that's coming up, 15th, 16th, 17th. Um, and get your seat secured. Make sure you get your seat secured for the workshop and meet me there. Matter of fact, meet me there. Don't meet me there.
Right. That's right.
Because this is it, and this is the final call / banking treasury. Let's go. What's up, Pop? Yeah. Straight up. So make sure y'all, I'm telling you, get there. This is it. This is the last. And then if you was there at the other ones, you can't miss this. This is it. This is the last Mohican. So you have to get the last part. Cause I know I'm gonna see some of you there, but I need to see all y'all here. Straight up. I need cigars. I don't know. Nothing. Straight up. So y'all better get up in here, man. Get these seats secured, man. Come in here, take these last seats, and let's get these claims and stuff in, y'all. We working together with everybody. We walking side by side, one foot in front of the other. That's me.
Yes, Lord.
That's me trying to get it done. Not trying, but getting it done. Showing the people that it can be done. All we have to do is one foot in front of the other and mean it and stand on it. Yeah, and stand on it. That was a great 3 day workshop that just went by. These people didn't know that bomb was getting dropped on them, and I could tell because of even how I ain't even gonna lie, Salute reacting. You see what I'm saying? He ain't the only person thinking like that. You feel me, King?
Yep.
Everybody, it's a few motherfuckers in there feel like that. That's how that should have been done. Not knowing that they was building and structuring their own right there at that time. it don't dawn on them until after the fact, you know, they actually sit down and talk about the shit. Like, oh, I'm doing, oh shit, yes, this is
Yes.
you.
Yes.
You got your shit. This is your shit, bro. And I was like, holy shit. I established that just off the thought, the structure, the framework, and putting and thinking it to existence. You wrote on that paper, it's done. You wrote on that paper, you wrote your name on that line, it's done. Your thoughts completed that for you. You didn't even have to finish the paper. Your thoughts did it for you already.
Yes, Lord.
Straight up. You just had to show up. That's it. You just had to show up on mamas. So make sure y'all get into this next final workshop as far as these claims and things. So get there. But I don't know what the next workshop might be after this one. It might be how to manage millions of dollars after receiving your claims from wherever they coming from, because we send shit everywhere. So I can't even tell you. But they don't notice. And the treasury, I think the treasury about ready to cash me out on mamas. Straight up. That's all I could think. A motherfucker cashing me out and let me take care of my own shit in my own jurisdiction with my own
What?
situation so I can be my own fucking boss and rule my own fucking world. Because this is my world I live in. I control the world I live in. So I need that. I need that comfort. Straight up. Knowing that I'm the ruler of this. I'm in control of me, of my legacy. You know?
Indeed.
Straight up. It's about stop playing these fugazi ass games and quit thinking people just trying to get some fucking money on the internet, because money on the internet is easy to get. I know it's a never ending process that all you motherfuckers will love, but we ain't on that shit. Straight up, I'm gonna just be honest. I know some processes all you motherfuckers will love, but it wasn't about draining money like how people do y'all. It was about showing y'all the truth and show y'all that a motherfucker been here the whole time trying to help and not take people for their bread. You see what I'm saying? And that's why the Most High been blessing us.
Yes, Lord.
Straight up, stand in honor. He been favoring us. Why you think we able to get a workshops without the Most High? None of that shit possible. Straight up, none of it. I don't care who doing it, who throwing it, what party it is. Straight up, y'all gotta stop bullshitting yourself. And stop saying, well, we just gonna let Susie go get the class and then she gonna record everything and then we just gonna do that. That ain't gonna get you nowhere. Because Susie can't answer the question that the instructor can ask when you get hung up on certain shit. Now you gotta send the Susie back over here to ask King V the question. When you could have just got it from the horse's mouth yourself. Instead of trying to help a group, help your family. See what I'm saying? Because a lot of people got it fucked up thinking like, that groups are their family. Because they say family, right? But they people that they next to kin don't even know shit about this. They ain't even mentioned it to them that they found a way. See, they not looking, that they found a way. Then that brings people. When you can show evidence that you found a way, why wouldn't people come? Why wouldn't people walk the walk? Straight up. You gotta think about that shit, y'all. Live numbers start going back up, more views start going on the live. I'm just being honest. Because I get to see the analytics. So I know. Straight up. Because y'all know that what's being said is true. Y'all trying to figure out how in the hell they know this shit. And that ain't the problem. The problem is getting it done. Fuck trying to figure out how we know. Get it done. You know, motherfuckers say you worried about the wrong shit. Well, yeah, that. You're worrying about the wrong shit. You just need to get it done. Straight up. Excuse me. And make sure y'all help support the live, bro. And share this motherfucker. Tap the like button. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Go tell somebody. They live. They helping people. Get in the Telegram. You know? Straight up. Get in the Telegram. Get in the VIP where all the hundreds of hours of information is just sitting there where some of the VIP members, they just got hundreds and hundreds of hours of shit. You know, doing whatever with it they want because wasn't nobody gatekeeping. Because we said, you know what? It is what it is.
Yep.
Straight up. It is what it is. So if they want to fish through hundreds of hours to try to put things together, that's cool. That's something now. But come get it from the source. Make sure you're getting it from the source because even with those hours and hours, those people still had thousands of questions. Off tape, off record. So the true answer don't even lie on the recording. Because you were trying to understand during the course. After you thought you had to understand it, that's when you called back, came into the Telegram and got the full overstanding. Yeah, that wasn't recorded. So they don't believe you. They can't believe you, possibly. Only up to where you can get them, and that's that. After that, now they got to double back. They pay the full price to come get it all over again, plus what they didn't get. See what I'm saying? That's why you need to get it from the source out the gate. Stop wearing them fake Jordans and come get you a fresh pair of real ones. You see what I'm saying? You might as well go spend the $250 and just say fuck it. You feel me? Might as well just spend the $250 and get the real ones. Instead of get some bootleg shit that ain't gonna last, that ain't gonna work, that you don't even know what the fuck, they don't even know what's going on. Cause they throw in these classes and shit and they don't even have a clue of what the fuck is happening. The whole time they thinking they're a part of something. And that's good. For those that's not doing it for the right reasons. That's good that they kind of confused because they'll get it one day. But the people that's doing it for the right reasons, that's understanding this shit, yes. Congratulations. Let's go. Let's go. Because we understand the situation. The outcome, yeah, we watching. We watching. What we have heard, they can't do shit. They can't do shit. So what they mean, you in control. You control your destiny. It's on you. What you say goes now. But you didn't understand that. But that's what you're going to get to understand when you get in these telegrams. You're going to understand that you control the shit. And it's all in the power of you, what you want to do.
Indeed.
I ain't tired of motherfuckers saying they want this and want that, but sit around the house all day. You ain't getting up to do shit that the motherfucker do to get done for a motherfucker that wants something. Like, how you want something you ain't going to put in no work? That don't make sense. Straight up. Real talk. So you get over here, get this information, and go to work. And go to work. What up, Ship? I see you that unmuted your mic.
There we go. Celestial family. Listen, this is I caught just the tail end there, what you just said. And I have to say it's don't get I hope that people don't get confused over like imitations and whatnot. hear it from the source. If somebody, thinks that they are saying the same thing, I seriously doubt it. I'd put, that's not a good idea. This is not the time to take chances on imitation information or anything like that. This is something that these things are being taught carefully. They've been studied carefully, and the answers to the questions, they're not, they're just, random people are not going to have it just by saying, the magic name, just by saying, hey, just putting a name on it is not going to make it years of experience and study. Good, people need to get it from the source. That's I was so sad to hear that's happening, that people are using a good name to try to make a quick buck when the entire system is being changed, and you want to have the right claims, you want to have the right notices, and you want to have real control because you've notified the proper entities, and there is not one or two. There's a lot of entities that you're going to need to know to be able to properly claim everything and leave no stone unturned. I had to pipe up and say something because it's critical and it's crunch time.
Let them know how critical this shit is, Shipper. Straight up.
All right. Well, it's as critical as everything that everyone has been trying to do for the last, I don't even know how long. This is it. This is it. It's the logical end of what we've all been trying to do, but it's done the right way. It's done with compliance. It's done in a way that is recognizable by them, and notifying the entities that are controlling the things that belong to us. It's it's not a guessing game. If someone was in 1, 2, 3 workshops, and they think they've got this, no, they need to become, seriously, there's no other way for me to put it. They need to become a part of the effort and be together with, it's like, look, I don't know how else to say it. It's like you want to be a part of this community right now. It's not about, it's not about making friends and all that. I'm talking about, be a part of the community that's actually learning the stuff that you can verify, learning about the stuff that's going to make sense to everything that you've been studying. And if you haven't been studying, don't go the long way around and hope that you did enough. Get it right the first time. Go ahead, Midwest.
So you're saying this is something that you would refer someone to do, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I've referred the most important people in my life on my name, on my reputation. I put myself out there to the people that I care about.
And that's how serious this shit is, y'all, that we have to literally put ourselves out there. Just so y'all can see it. So y'all can have it. It ain't like
And
we gotta be here to be honest, like how they was saying. We ain't gotta be here. With what we got right now, no way you two should be on right now. Literally. Literally. But where we at? About to get y'all situated because we know y'all gonna be victims to a situation that y'all ain't gonna be able to get yourself out of.
and why not claim it right now if you can? And here's the other thing is that I believe that King really wanted to take his time to build that framework of understanding to just to take us through it at a pace for everyone, which I would have been happy with. But once he saw that deadline, he took the gloves off. I don't know how else to put it, but we have it all. Because he realized, he's like, yeah, this is not the time to to wait. This is not the time to
Pussyfoot.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing everything that can be done, and it's a lot, but it's cut and dry. It's straightforward, and I've never felt more empowered than I do right now. Just no more just riddles of it's already it's already yours. How this is the what it is and how and why.
Yes,
Made
Lord.
plain.
That's why I feel so good. Like it's not a care in the world no more. You see what I'm saying? It's like that burden has been lifted about caring about a situation when you know the facts and what can be done.
Yeah. The only reason why I pipe up is because I can't look back and say that I didn't say anything, I didn't do anything. I just let the age pass and just and I didn't and I just said I don't even well, good luck everyone. That's the only reason why I'm piping up right now. I take these opportunities. This is that serious. I mean, think of it this way. How serious are they taking it? They're the ones who are doing this.
There you go.
They're the ones who made the deadline. They're the ones who operate this way because they have to. They take it serious as a heart attack.
Trust law define the deadline.
All right, here we go.
Abandonment. What's the earliest amount of time that property can be considered abandoned?
Let me guess, 90 days.
There's no coincidence that they put up a 90-day freeze.
All right. Wow.
Absolutely.
And everybody who's been studying land and abandonment knows.
They know just it's I've been second guessing myself. Get it done. Just get it done. We don't got time for second guesses, third guesses, fourth guesses. It's time is now.
It's all right here.
Yes.
All of it.
4, 5, 6, 7 years ago, we was guessing. Oh, mama.
Yeah.
We was guessing. I can't say that right now because how I feel, what I see with my own eyes, what I know, how I seen these people move just off the littlest notice. Yes, the response that my people was receiving back. Yes, yes, it's a great day. It's a great day, man. You see these people panic because we stepped up and we understood that this 90-day window was more than just the IRS being frozen for 90 days.
They
Indeed.
had to say it. They had to give us some kind of notice.
So really, Chipper, it ain't much that you can't say. You can say what the fuck need to be said because if they don't meet the deadline, then that's on them. They fucked up.
Indeed.
Well, okay. I mean, let me take the gloves off a little bit. You know, King already said it. It's all about trust law. And we know how to move. We know the notices. And here's the thing. It's like, you know, I'll tell everyone, he laid it out. King laid it out. He knew how. He put in the work, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I took advantage. I took advantage of the work that he'd already done, and you know, and I'm learning from what I'm doing. I'm learning, but he already did it. You know, go ahead, reinvent the wheel if you want to, but good luck. Good luck reinventing that wheel. And that's not smart. This is the most compact, like, learning. It's like, yeah, there is no woulda, shoulda, coulda, but it's like if this is all I needed to do from the beginning. Okay, I'll just put it like that. I'm glad for a lot of the things that I've done, you know, especially the claim on the estate. I'm glad, but there's more. There's more going on here. And it's all about trust.
There's completion going on here. Completion.
Yeah. The end goal.
All right, KV, I got one for you, for the people. What made you look deeper into the 90-day freeze of the IRS?
It's a good question. It wasn't just the freeze. It was understanding the restructuring. It was understanding the reset, the sovereign wealth fund to come behind it, what they would be utilizing as the base or principal investment for that fund.
What pushed you to that? I'm saying, what got you to the point to where it got you to that? What made you look into it deeper than what we were? Because you know we was waiting on the fucking handout.
Understanding the framework. I knew it wasn't. I knew. Understanding the framework reveals, right? So it's reading the treaties, it's reading the agendas. It's also understanding the framework itself, the financial framework, the legal framework, what's actually happening. What does a treasury reset mean?
Mm-hmm.
How many times has it occurred before in history, and what actually happened when it did?
Okay.
Right. So like none of this shit is new. It's not the first time it happened. It's not even you need more than one hand to count, right? So and every time it's about the same thing, consolidation of control, i.e. power.
Right.
Right. So what is it? It's not really a republic or a democratic republic or any of that shit. It's really just trust operation, a trust system.
Right.
Administration is going on. So now, if there's a debt, right? If the Treasury is holding debt, the Treasury doesn't have any money of its own. And if it owes anyone, it's whose money it has administration rights over, right?
Right.
So if it's resetting to zero, who's the debt being forgiven? Like who? Okay, the debts are being forgiven, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if the debts are being forgiven, then that means like they're being settled by another party, a third party, right?
Right.
Or another mechanism.
Okay.
So if the debt belongs to us and it's being settled by another mechanism, how do you claim your portion of the settlement? And if left unclaimed, where does it go?
Right.
Right? So the Pope, what did he do? He deemed 25 a year what? Jubilee, right? All the debts a Jubilee year, or what 24, 25, Jubilee year. Either way, we're in a Jubilee period, meaning all of the debts are forgiven. It's a reset. Everything got to go back to the claim. So how do you get your claim? How do you get your portion of the settlement? It's all claims, right? Well, how do you make the claim, and what is the time limit to do so? For the answer to that, we only need to revert to trust law. Because remember, ultimately, it's all trust operation.
Absolutely. Man.
See, okay.
Right? Hold on real quick. It's the same thing like this. Let me simplify it. When you do taxes every year, what are you doing when you fill out a 1040? Ultimately, you're making a claim.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? You're issuing a claim. How do you get a refund without making the claim? You report the numbers and then you make a claim, right? Against that refund. Same thing here.
Absolutely.
Same thing here. How do you get the refund? How do you get the settlement without making the claim? How do you make the claim, and what is the claim window? Well, you make the claim with the same entity that holds what you claiming.
Absolutely.
And how long do you got before that claim that you could have made is abandoned? 90 days. All of those bonds, all of the securities, all of the value that's in your name that is being managed by the Treasury, right? Held and managed by the Treasury. All of it had to go back when the Treasury resets to zero. That means they don't owe anyone any longer. That means the debts have been repaid. How do you claim your repayment? That's what this is about. And if you don't, it will be absorbed for administration, yet again. And stop acting like this shit is brand new or it never happened to us. We are our ancestors. We are the people before us. They did it to them. They're doing it to us right now. It's been the program. It's been the play. You sit back and you act goofy if you want. Your claim to will be absorbed. Your estate too will be reabsorbed into the new structure of administration, and you will be deemed as a public product / citizen yet again, having zero control over your natural inherited rights, resources, and all, and live and function in the same conditions or worse that are created for you to function in.
Right.
And no, and them owing nothing this time.
Exactly.
I said it before and I say it again. Say goodbye to House Joint Resolution 192. Say goodbye.
Wake up to what's happening right in front of your face. I know it's board reads, but you have to read them. The game plan is right there. It's a complete. Okay, everybody realizes, it's a Treasury reset. Yeah, it's a Treasury reset. But what you don't realize what's happening in front of your face is there's a complete governmental framework restructuring. Dismantling of departments. Consolidation of government. Consolidation of power, consolidation of control. In each cycle of reset, just look historically, it's all about consolidation. Further consolidating the control and power. I wish it was my opinion. Go see for yourself. I keep telling you, I don't have original works of art. I'm not guessing. I'm reading what's in black and white that they wrote down and signed.
Yes, sir.
I just don't have an emotional bias that sways me from seeing and reading the legal definition of the words and terminology that's being used and properly assessing to come to a complete and proper conclusion of what the hell the document is stating.
Right.
Meaning, don't read it for what you wanted to say. Read it for what it says.
Okay, King. Here's the thing. There's a reason why King is able to make it sound simple when he says that. Okay, to me it's like oh, it's just that. Oh, I just got to read. Okay, I read. No, listen. There's a deeper reason why he's able to make it simple. Okay. It's to say that he figured it out. There's a reason why I'm trying to compel people to lock arms, because because I've read stuff. Okay, I didn't get the same understanding. Okay, I didn't. Okay, I've read a lot. I didn't get nowhere's near this level of understanding. If you and wait until you see the comeback. The comeback is not simple. Okay. King V explaining the simplicity of what's going on, That's a miracle in itself. But he has a comeback. That's why I'm saying lock arms and hold on to your hat. Because that's the thing. What are you going to do about it?
You talk about the House of Tiller. You talk about a sovereign, recognized body of private governance.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the House of Tiller.
You talk about the embassy, a treaty office, a private ledger, private trust company, family office,
Mm-hmm.
UBO. You mean the entirety of the private court,
Yes.
the private codex, the
Yes.
law that governs the jurisdiction.
Yes.
Embassy.
Yep.
A defined and respected jurisdiction. Absolutely.
I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that because I didn't know if you know how much because the House of wait until you see the House of Tiller, okay?
Well,
I didn't want to go there and try to unpack that, but listen, that's what I'm talking about right there. We have to have our own jurisdiction, and if you think that that's easy to figure out, good luck. I'm sorry, it's not.
There is no status without jurisdiction. Point blank, period. I'm going to keep saying it. Doesn't matter. See for yourself. I keep telling you, I do not have original works of art. These are not my opinions. Verified completely, publicly, and independently verifiable. See for yourself.
I didn't even understand what that meant when you said that. Really, I'll be honest. I know what the words mean, but I didn't know what you meant, and I didn't know how it played out in different, how it played out in the world.
It
But
means
it's playing out. It's playing out right now, and it always has been playing out.
it means the information is publicly accessible to anyone who searches it out. Publicly verifiable. And two, independently. Meaning independent, all alone, independent of me or anybody else, you can verify this information. And you should. It's not a sales pitch point, and I've been saying that for 90 damn days. I don't care how you get it done. I don't give a fuck who you go through to get it done. Get it done. I don't care who care. I don't care who hears me tell you. Get it done. Do not allow your value, your inheritance to be reabsorbed and for you to be placed in the same motherfucking position that you were in. Their contract has expired. The government that you think is in front of your face that's held up and all of that, the structure that you believe is a play for continuity of control. There is an entirely new framework being structured and laid out. It's already been structured. It's being implemented and laid out right in front of your face. Pay attention. The government that you thought you knew is no more. And the new one to come is not the old one. All of this is contracts, agreement, all of it. But remember, the entirety of the structure is built on presumption. So what you don't make known, they presume. I don't know how else to tell you.
Lock arms. Let's lock arms, people.
Whether you believe me or not is irrelevant and unimportant because they don't care. They're going to absorb your value right into their wealth fund, and that's just going to be that. Hear me and hear me well. Stop fucking playing. Wake up. We down to hours, days. Wake up. Wake up. Make your move. Do what you have to do. If a damn what group you want to do it with, just do it properly. And rest assured, for those of you who don't want to, don't worry. For those of you who play around, don't worry. There'll be plenty of company. The majority of people won't do this. So whatever the circumstances and situations that are created or come from it, that you don't have a choice but to succumb. I mean, if your solace is that there's other people around that'll be going through it with you, then so be it. You got the right to that reality as we have the right to control ours. But it won't be for lack of being told, because I told you.
All three of them are at the end of the bed.
Moana, go somewhere. Oh,
Excuse the harsh language, but
that's
I don't
tight.
know the way to make it feel like I wanted to feel.
You know what? I say that sometimes I'd rather be clear than polite.
Indeed.
Mhm. Absolutely.
This is one of those times.
Yes, sir. Well, y'all got to hear it for yourself. Now you can go and do your own research and see that it's not his opinion. Those are facts. Facts. And that's just how it is. That 90-day window, for those that couldn't see, that's what it was all about. So hopefully we'll see y'all in this workshop on the 15th, 16th, and 17th. 15th, 16th, and 17th. Make sure you get your seats secured, and we will see you guys there. Straight up. For real. So if you got your money, reach out. Make your donation. email me, mbteammidwest@gmail.com, mbteammidwest@gmail.com. Email me, and I'll lead you in the direction. You need to speak to King V. I'll get him on the phone, and we'll get you together. For the most part, I don't give out King V's number. King V don't give out his number. That's why I say email me, and I'll talk to you. And if King V needs to be phoned, I will get him right on the phone. I don't gatekeep, but we just don't have people direct contacting this brother because he's working on a lot of shit and he's still helping a lot of people with other situations. And if you haven't got your taxes did, you need to holler at him on mamas. Straight up.
The 15th is technically the deadline, but you can still file late.
Yeah.
You just may not receive it in that 21-day window.
So get yourself together. The fuck? Excuse my French, man.
That sounded serious.
Yeah.
Y'all heard that shit too?
Yeah. I know
Holy
exactly what that was.
Yeah.
shit. See y'all still in them fucking trenches. All right, the fuck up out of here. Straight up. Oh, mama.
Never heard that before around your neighborhood.
Yeah. She damn sure ain't in no trench.
No, I'm just talking shit. I'm just saying, when shit happens, shit, somebody must have been fucking with somebody's shit or something, because, man, that was serious right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why, I ain't gonna even lie, that's why my mentor said y'all need to protect y'all own home, y'all space, because the police not coming for shit like that. Straight up.
They are not. I mean, they can. You got to remember, private contracts.
Yeah. And I know they contract up because there's a lot of shit go on right now. Like you will call the police for something and it don't. It's like they don't need, like it's nothing they really can do for you.
Yep.
Like he said, they'll come, but what? Yeah, that's it. What? It's just a presence. That's it. But yeah, that did sound kind of serious. So
If if you're a business entity registered with the state, then technically you're police force. But if you're not, then don't look for any protection from them people because they don't have anything to do with you.
Absolutely. It just sounds like someone had something serious in their artillery. That's embarrassing like a motherfucker though. But shit happens. That's something I can't control. Yeah, sound like they did. If you ain't your own military shit, then you might be in trouble.
You better get in this workshop.
Yeah. Better get in this workshop. We just gonna say we hope everybody all right. Oh, mamas. And then somebody probably just got a new toy that was just
That's what I was thinking. Testing something.
You ain't hear no sirens and
no return fire.
No return fire. So y'all know somebody was just testing their little shit.
I hope so.
Somebody got something new. They wanted to see what it do. Yes, Lord. So hopefully we see y'all in that workshop. And make your way to the Telegram as well, because in that Telegram you're gonna learn some things as well that you need in your toolbox. Straight up. Operating out here in this world. Straight up. Mm. You gotta be more careful. Nene, hold on, school.
How can I help? Yes, how can I help you?
Yeah, that was a store phone. Man. Yeah, y'all. I didn't want to leave y'all on that note, but goddamn, shit. Hopefully, I will see y'all there. 15th, 16th, 17th. Make sure your seat is secured. If you're just getting in the video, better go back and listen. KB drop the, he let everybody know the how, the why, and how you get in the workshop and get the know how. Straight up. For real. See, I asked him a question finally for the first time, just to so y'all can see like this ain't nothing like made up that was generated through a process or a packet or some shit like that. Nope. Because he didn't know I was gonna ask that question. Not at all.
And I'm glad he talked about the House of Tiller.
Absolutely.
That's really what I wanted to say.
Man. What a time it is to be alive for real, y'all. Like they say, we witnessing the greatest wealth exchange in history. Don't you want to be a part of that shit? Y'all better make y'all way to that workshop. 15, 16, 17. Mark your calendar. What's today? The 13th? Tomorrow the 14th. Get your seat secured. If you got any questions about anything, you need to talk about anything, a payment method or whatever, call so I can get you on the phone with KV and you can get situated. Email me, mbteammidwest@gmail.com, mbteammidwest@gmail.com. Hit us up because this is it, y'all. Like, you can be smart about the shit and to get it out the way, or you can sit here and second guess yourself and be one of the ones that sucked up into that bullshit. Because, like he said, if they open in new books, the old books, they got to zero out the old books before they can open up new books. So the only way to zero out is give motherfuckers that 90-day window to get their claims in, and whoever don't, good luck.
Yeah, giving it to the Sovereign Wealth Fund.
And he broke it down on and told you how and why. Straight up. So with that being said, y'all, hope to see y'all there. And I'll see y'all first thing in the AM, in the rising, wealthy rising. Claim that stuff. Live it. Speak it.
Be
Up and do some stuff that wealthy people would do. Straight up. Put it in motion. Start off by getting this workshop and getting yourself together. Because if you get in the 15th, 16th, and 17th, we got to get you caught up. And it's going to take some time. So that's why you need to come on and get in now because we got to get you caught up. Because you got to, it ain't like you just started from here. We got to get you from the beginning to the end. So you have to, we got to get you together. So you have to get up in here because you're going to need some days to mail some things off. So,
Yep.
so you need to get on up in here and get your seat secured straight up. I think you said it was $750, King V.
Yes.
$750 is the donation. And this is it, y'all. Far as what this because the window is gonna be closed. It's like nothing that we made up. That's why he's saying there's nothing he made up or put out here. It's just this is what it is. This is what it is. And you know it is what it is because you hear the word status and sovereignty and all that and sovereign on TV more than you ever heard in your life. We sit here and be in the back office talking, and Fox be on us, all they be talking about. And we be sitting here like, damn. I be sitting here like, fuck, King V on top of this shit. Because it's all business, and you got to read between the lines of how business operate. They dissolve and liquidate shit when they close books and open new ones. It's a cycle. Like he said, this ain't the first time this shit happened, and it won't be the last. So there's the Cash App. If you need Zelle, like I said, all you have to do is just email us, mpteammidwest@gmail.com. We'll get you together. You need to talk to KV. I'll make sure that you guys be able to link up if this is what you need to do to get yourself situated. Not just to be asking a million questions. That ain't what we do. You got to book a consultation for that. That's different. And I think he said it's like $150 for 45 minutes or $100 for 45 minutes, if I'm not mistaken.
For non-VIP members, $150.
Absolutely. So there it is. You need a consultation. You know what to do. When you make the donation, make sure in the notes you put your name, consultation, and an email or a number so he can reach out.
Yep, or the Cash App note. Just make sure your name and the number to reach you, or email, like he said.
Yeah. And all I can tell you right now is peace and love. And I pray I see you guys in there.
Yes, Lord. Peace and love.
15th, 17th. Shipper, take us to the crib, big dog. Oh,
Hallelujah. Heavenly Father, thank you for the opportunity to lift our voices together, to learn what we're learning at such a critical time. I ask that you give us the insight to see what we have to do, the wisdom to act accordingly. And I'm not asking because you haven't given it to us already. You have. But Father, I'm just lifting my voice with my brothers and sisters so that we could all be mindful and so that we could all be in agreement that you've already done it. You've already made us free. You've already made us kings and queens and sovereigns. I ask that you'd help us to secure what you've already given to us. Father, I ask that you'd remember Frequency Hacker's mom, that she would have the healing, all the healing, that we would get the good news that she feels your presence, she's getting better, and feel them Bean's daughter, Ashley, that she would receive your healing as well and feel your presence. And Father, I ask that you bring us back at the appointed time safely and in good strength. In the mighty name of Yeshua, the one who showed us who we are. Not only in your sight, but how we can see ourselves and how we can see each other. It's in that logic, it's in that name that I make these claims. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
To financial freedom and correcting your status system. Midwest EDU focuses on educating individuals about practical steps like managing debt, building savings and investing strategically. Key principles include financial tools like trust, bonds, and legal instruments to protect and grow assets, correcting your status in the system. This involves reclaiming your legal and financial identity within governmental and financial systems. Understanding your legal status, correct legal documents like birth certificates and social security records to align with your preferred status. Steps code begin. Educate yourself. Attend workshops, read relevant materials, and network with like-minded individuals. Assess your current standing, understand your debt, credit status, and legal documentation. Take action, start correcting your status through affidavits, trust formations, or A9 applications while building a financial foundation. Plan for long-term freedom. Focus on investments, business, ventures, and creating generational wealth. Midwest EDU's approach empowers individuals to break free from financial and legal constraints, ensuring they live a life aligned with their goals and values.